Okay, a lot of vocabulary again. An angle is a figure formed by two rays with a common endpoint. So an angle might look like this. Okay? A vertex is on an angle the point where the two sides intersect. So the vertex is that common endpoint, which would be right here. A right angle is an angle that measures exactly 90 degrees. And the other thing about a right angle is it always has this little box there that indicates 90-degree angles. And we can still have the arrows here. An acute angle is an angle that measures greater than 0 degrees but less than 90 degrees. An obtuse angle is an angle that measures greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. A straight angle is an angle that measures exactly 180 degrees. Complementary angles are two angles that when you add them together have a sum of 90 degrees, or answer of 90 degrees. And supplementary angles are two angles that when you add them together, you get a sum or answer of 180 degrees. So down below it says tell whether each angle is acute, right, obtuse, or straight. Well, A is obtuse because it looks greater than a 90-degree angle. A 90-degree angle would be more straight right there. And B is an acute angle. A right angle would look something like this. And a straight angle would look something like this. And usually a straight angle has something like that on there to indicate that it's straight. Okay? Alright, so we are going to use the diagram to tell whether the angles are complementary, supplementary, or neither. Now, you need to know what those angles measure. N is at 180 degrees. 180. O is sitting at 165. P is at 105. And Q is at 75. And R is at 0. Okay? So, we are looking at angle OMP. So this angle here. And then we're looking at angle PMQ. So OMP, oops, we should use blue for that. Angle OMP goes from 105 to 165. Okay, so if you were to subtract those two numbers, you would get 60 degrees, which tells you the angle measurement of OMP. PMQ runs from 105 to 75. And when you subtract those, you get 30 degrees. So you know that PMQ is 30 degrees measurement. So we have 60 degrees and PMQ is 30 degrees. So to find out if those are complementary, supplementary, or neither, we add those two together, and since 60 degrees plus 30 degrees equals 90 degrees, angles OMP and PMQ are complementary, because complementary angles are two angles that add up to exactly 90 degrees. Okay? Angles A and B are complementary if the measure, this little M right there, says measure, and this little sign is the angle sign. If the measure of angle A is 56, what is the measure of angle B? Since they are complementary, they have to add up to 90 degrees. We know that the measure of angle A is 56 degrees, so we write 56 plus the measure of angle B equals 90 because we're looking for complementary and 90 is our complementary. So we substitute 56 for the measure of angle A. Then we look at this side. We're going to act like this is our variable, so our 56 is our constant, and the opposite of a positive 56, or adding 56, is subtracting 56 from both sides to isolate the measure of angle B. And when we subtract 90 and 56, we get 34. So the complement of measure A is 34 degrees. Okay? That, check it out, is like the easiest check it out that ever existed in the history of time. So please get it right.